guys, it's Emily back at ya. Don't really know why I said back at ya. This is take 2 of trying to film this because the first time I tried to film it, my camera died, which is a little creepy considering what I'm about to talk about. So Justin and I, for those of you that don't know, Justin is my husband, moved into this house back in September of 2017. Some of you may have seen moving vlogs and renovation vlogs. If not, they're on the channel, go watch them. And we've been here for almost a year because it's currently, oh no, it's September 1st. So in a couple days we will have been here a year. And I didn't want to move into this house for a couple of reasons. One of those main reasons being it creeped me out. I don't know if at the time it was just the vibe from the house because it was empty, the previous people didn't live here anymore, or if, you know, it was other reasons. The house was pretty destroyed when we moved into it, and we have done many renovations, and I think we're probably not going to do much more than just paint the kitchen because I think we're planning on leaving. Not anytime soon, so there won't be any more moving vlogs. But one thing that I did notice about this house, besides it being like super old and super destroyed, was that it was creepy. It had a very creepy feel to it. Not the whole house. Not the whole house. The whole house didn't creep me out. Just the certain back sections of the house, which we're sitting in the back section right now. And I was just like, alright, maybe it's just creepy because it's empty. Maybe once we get all of our stuff in here, we fix it how we want, maybe it will be a little less creepy. And partially true. That's a little bit true. I just got a gust of cold air on my feet and my legs, so that's lovely. Anyway, so before we get into this video, I just want to explain a few things. I have my stickies. I have that cold feeling again. So I'll start with this could be a pretty long video, I think. But what I'll start with is, like I said, it was creepy. The house was very creepy. The very first thing I noticed was the feeling of being watched. We all get that feeling sometimes. Sometimes we get in a brand new house where we're just like, who the heck is looking at me? And there's nobody. It's just kind of like, who the heck is looking at me? And it got so intense to the point when I was working in this room that I would leave. I wouldn't want to even be in the room. I would just leave. And let's see, I'm trying to like figure out the order of which things happened in my head. So I guess I'll start with another day. So that happened, and then we left, and then we came back because we were still living in Traverse at this point, so we would come down every weekend, fix up the house a little bit. His grandpa would help during the weekdays, and then we'd go back up to Traverse, and then we'd come back down, and then we'd go back up, and then we'd come back down. And so the next thing that I can remember happening was in the living room. I was just painting it. We hadn't done the flooring or moved any of the furniture out or ripped up the old flooring that they had at this point. I was just painting it. And our dogs wasn't, well, at the time we only had one dog. She was inside and she had her collar because Stella's always been a really good dog about staying by our sides. So we've never really had to chain her up. And she's in the house and she like shakes her head like that and her tags jingle on her collar. And then She stops moving, and I hear the tags jingle down the hallway. And I was like, I'm out. I got out. I left the house. I was like, nope, not doing that. Not doing that. And up until that point, I was just kind of like, okay, maybe I'm imagining it. Maybe it's just in my head. And, my eyeball itches. Sorry, guys. Like, even right now, I got cold air right here. And we're in the middle of the room. So it's weird. Probably listening to me talk about them. And then, after that, I remember one episode where my husband would he used to leave the door unlocked. And we had a friend coming down, and, well, it was his friend coming down. And, I had arrived, he was off picking up a couch, or dropping one off. And I had arrived on my break from work, and I ate my lunch really fast, and then I left. And I locked the door behind me. Not realizing he told his friend that he could just walk right in when he got here. So his friend gets here, tries to unlock the door, and realizes that it's locked. And he knocks on it, and he hears somebody say, "Come on in." But he knows the door is locked. And so he goes back to his car, and he sits and he waits for us to get here. And he said that he heard somebody like knocking as he was walking to his car. That just kind of, it was cool to me, but it was like, ugh. And he then told Justin, he was like, "I will not stay here, your house is creepy." And then just one more little thing that happened to me when I was in here. This door actually, you see behind me, it goes straight to outside, obviously. And there's a fire pit back there. And when spring rolled around, we gathered all the junk in the yard from the winter, the fall, the renovations and all that. Put it in the burn pile, and my husband's like, "Let's have a fire." So it's like, okay. So we both come in through this door. We walk out my door that way. And outside, stop it. Outside my door is the laundry basket and the laundry area. And I was just kind of like digging through it. I don't remember what I was looking for, but I was looking for something, and I was digging through it. And I'm facing like off in this direction, and our hallway's like right here. And a shadow just, again, towards the back of the house. And I thought my husband was just going to go hide on me, because he's done that before where he hides and then he tries to scare me. So I walked down the hallway, I sat down in the recliner, and I said very loudly, I said, "I'm not moving." And we have a security camera outside our house, and it comes, with the monitor. And I happened to glance down at the monitor, and my husband was all the way out by the road. That was probably one of the scariest moments of living here. I just bolted out of the house. And again, I'm getting the cold feeling right here. Like they're trying to like stand in front of me, or they're like sitting on me or something. I don't know. But, that was probably like one of the scariest moments in this whole house. There has been other things happening, like knocking and banging and slamming of things, and we can't find anything that's slamming or knocking or banging, and it's just creepy. And I had enough of it, and I talked to my godmother about it, because she's very in tune to spirits too. And she put us in touch with a medium. You'll hear me mention her throughout the video. Her name was Beth Ann, and she came with, I don't know if it was her brother, her husband, or just her friend that did this stuff with her. And she knew that when we were talking that I had more experiences that I didn't want to share, because we had sat down and we had shared our experiences with her before she kind of went through the house. And I'm kind of skeptical, so we left a little bit out. And so my husband was saying like how he's just kind of been creeped out. Not much happens to him because he is family. this is a family home. He has heard his name called to the point where he's woken up in the middle of the night, and he gets the creepy feelings and the creepy noises too. But like, I've had my hair touched too. Somebody was behind me and they went kind of like that with my hair, and my husband was all the way across the room, and I was like, please don't touch my hair. And thankfully they've been respectful, they've listened, and they haven't touched it since. But back to the medium. So my husband was sharing his stories, and I shared just a couple of mine, and was just kind of like keeping it in, because like I said, I'm kind of skeptical of all that. And Beth Ann looked at me and she's like, you've had more experiences that you're not sharing. And I was like, yup, how'd she know that? And so I finished telling her, and they walked through the whole house, and there is we refer to it as a shack, but it was this man's house back in the day. It's really, really small. We wanted to tear it down, but the medium said, do not tear it down. Do not. So in the video, you'll see us ask that question, and the man answers. So anyways, I'll be showing you that house in a couple minutes when I'm done talking. The medium also mentioned something. You will hear Justin's brother speak about this, and I will mention the medium when this is being talked about Justin's great-grandpa trying to connect with his great-grandson over a gun. I don't know much about the gun and where it came from. I just know the different stories that I've heard about it. But the medium does mention it, and then it is mentioned and asked about in the video. So I guess now that I've kind of mentioned some things that you'll see in the video, I'm going to tell you what the video is. We set up in our dining room. We originally started over there in Justin's man cave, but we weren't getting much activity, and so we moved it to the dining room, where at the time one of our dogs was growling and barking and, just wanted to be in the room with us because we had the doors closed. And we wouldn't let them, so they kept coming at the door, growling and barking and running around the house. And so we're like, okay, we'll move this out to the dining area, which we did. And the idea was originally from Jordan's girlfriend, Alyssa. She had wanted to do flashlights, but we only had candles. So we ended up using the candles, and we told them, blow it out or make the flame move if the answer is yes and if the answer is no. And the yes will be on the left side of your screen, and the no will be on the right side, but I did kind of say, like, this is the yes and this is the no, too, in the video, in case if you forget. So we ask them questions throughout the whole video, and we get some pretty awesome responses. But not every question, as you will see, is answered. Also in the video, Alyssa and I do switch spots, just to prove that it's not, not just like the candles, and it's just not certain things attached to certain people answering the questions. We just switch spots. So part of the video, the yes becomes by me and the no becomes by her. But I think I pointed out when we switch spots in the video. Justin's younger sister, Summer, is here too in the video. Sometimes she is hard to see. Sometimes all you see is like her shirt or her reflection of like her hands moving. Just so you're not like looking and being like, what was that? What was that? It's just Summer, and Jordan is in the reclining chair. So sometimes you see that shadow go in and out of the light, because we left 2 lights on because we're a little scared. Big babies. There is a story about the floor, as I said, renovations. That's what that's talking about. The floor had a nasty hole in it, like if you stepped in it, you'd fall through, and we fixed that. That's just the story about the floor. And then the last thing to explain before I show you kind of the White House and the areas that we did this in is Summer asks a question about a sheet. She used to live here with her brother Jordan and their dad a while ago. And she slept in that room over there, and I guess at some point in time at night she looked out and there was a sheet in the form of a figure, and she freaked out, hid her head, like hid under the covers, and then she I guess when she looked back, the sheet just fell to the floor and she freaked out. Anybody would freak out. So, yeah. So that's just that's a long intro. Hopefully it wasn't too rambly into this video, which I find to be kind of interesting, but you know, where I'm coming from, it's my current house. I currently live here. So I think it's interesting. So yeah, I'm gonna go take you and show you kind of where we did what we did. This is that laundry area I was talking about. The basket I was bending through is right here, and the shadow went by right here. Hey guys, it's a different day. Just really quickly, I wanted to show you where the table was and where other things were at the time, so you know you're not getting like any interference. So at the time, our table was right where my cat is. And the reason it's not there today is because we brought this couch home. So we had to move it over so we could put this couch here until we get this couch out. That's our new little kitten, Snugs. She's so cute. All my cats are. But anyway, so the table was over here where Mocha's at. And then sometimes you see like a little like light kind of reflecting over in this kind of area. And that was because we had the recliner where the couch was, and we left that light. We left that light on. So like when the recliner would rock back, and cut the light out. But yeah, I was filming from probably, I had the camera sitting like right about here. And then they're not supposed to be on the table, but they're being bad. And then, so the guy's house, okay, so this is his house, that guy. And I'm not gonna go in it because I promised him that I wouldn't, but just wanted to show you, like this is his house. It's kind of falling over, but we're not gonna tip it over because we promised him we wouldn't knock it over, so it's gonna stay. It's gonna stay in our yard. But actually the closer you get to it, the creepier it gets, and when you're inside of it, you're totally creeped out. But like I said, I told him I wouldn't go in there, so I'm not gonna go in there. Yeah, the cats are normally not bothered by it, so.
Well, what gun was it?
It's some gun that goes in there.
Does Justin have that double barrel shotgun?
Yeah, I think, I know he has a shotgun, I don't know if it's double barrel. But I think it was one he got from your dad.
Let me see.
Oh. Yeah, you could have like little lights, you can't have like a full blown on like Christmas tree. If you know what I mean.
You gotta make it so I can see each one though.
Earlier when the screen went off, I was like, could it just die? Because that's like a big sign too. If it dies, like a fall on camera.
Because they'll use the energy from the camera to...
Yeah.
Boo's like,
Like, my name might be Boo, but...
How do you shut these lights off, Emily?
oh, the light switch is over there.
You just burn yourself?
Yeah. We'll leave that other one on.
I don't know where to stand, guys.
Why?
I don't know, I'm
I'm
just...
gonna be sitting over here.
He'll be sitting, he's over there. He's like, nah.
No, it's not.
But Summer,
What?
stand on the other side, like over...
No,
Like here, like
that's
over
closest
here.
to the freaking door.
Well, still, because I want to be able
Do you
to
want
see.
to stand where I'm at? Do you want to stand where I'm at?
Maybe that will help.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom. best. I'll turn the lights back on for you guys.
Didn't you have to pee good?
Yeah. I know.
That's always been like the creepiest room though, hasn't it?
Well, because those doors open.
Well, I
No.
think back there's pretty damn creepy too.
It is.
I've always found the
And you want me to live here?
It's not bad.
It's not really bad. I mean, like,
babe, when you're not doing this stuff, you
They
don't
won't-
really think about it.
Yeah, they come back and they're like, oh, she was here, you're doing this. So, hi. If there's any ghosts here that want to connect with us, we're open to ask questions and have you answer. We're going to use the candles as a guide, as your answers for you to answer us. I'm Alyssa. I'm Jordan's girlfriend.
I'm Summer and I'm Justin's sister. I'm your great granddaughter, and will you please not touch me? Thank you.
I'm Emily Loosby. I'm married to your great grandson Justin, and you've already made your presence very clear to me, so just make it clear to everybody else.
We're gonna start with is there any spirits here that would like to contact with us tonight? Yes to the candle closest to me. No to the candle closest to Emily.
Jordan didn't introduce himself.
Mine's going. Should we get a new candle?
I don't have a third candle.
You don't.
Because the yes and no ones are steady and that one's just gone. So maybe it's just the candle.
Should we just use the yes and no?
Yeah, we could.
Blow that one out.
Since
Yeah.
I haven't used it yet, yeah.
Blow out.
Okay, I'm gonna come stand over here then.
Okay.
And we'll line these up on the line of the table.
Are there any spirits here that would like to contact with us tonight? Have contact with us here tonight? Yes is closest to me. No is closest to Emily. Either move the flame or turn the flame off to answer.
That was me, just so you know. Maybe we
I
should.
felt a touch. And your cat is laying down.
Or
On my leg.
Well, you asked them not to touch you, so I don't know why they'd be touching you. But Alyssa's flame is now moving a little bit. Oh, of course I pointed out and then it stops moving.
and because you're a blood.
And I'm just by marriage. So.
Yep. I could say something so funny. Should I?
Go for it.
Okay. You didn't ask them to touch them. To not touch them. So, if there are any spirits in this room, touch Jordan. Or give Jordan the chills if there are any spirits in this room with us.
You said they've touched you before, like grazed you.
Or touch Emily.
Do you like that we fixed the floor behind Alyssa? Yes is the candle by Alyssa. No is the candle by me. Yes, your life is so rough.
Rough. Okay.
Oh, that was me. Sorry. Now I have a personal question. Does my grandpa still check in on his family? Yes is closest to Alyssa, no is closest to me. I don't even know if he's here or not, but
I keep seeing like black things over there moving.
Oh, see, I'm not even looking. I'm just trying to handle.
yeah, I am too. Thank you. Be sure to let Mom know next time she calls me and yells at me. Is Bob your grandson? Yes is closest to Alyssa, no is closest to me.
Mocha's staring.
Maybe it's not your great grandparents that are here.
Oh.
Maybe
Maybe
it's
it's
the guy from the White House.
Are you the guy from the White House? Yes is closest to Alyssa, no is closest to Emily. Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Do you like us contacting with you? Yes is closest to Alyssa, no is closest to Emily.
Thank you. Now I know.
So she likes to have a shovel somewhere.
Are Justin's great grandparents here at all? Yes is closest to Alyssa, no is closest to me.
Thank you.
Again, Alyssa's candle moves.
Are they just in this house? Yes is closest to Alyssa, no is closest to Emily. She just hissed.
Who did?
Kitty.
You're alright, Snugs. If they were just in this house. Okay. Thank you.
Which is strange every time I say that.
Do you like when Summer and Jordan come to visit? Yes is by Alyssa, no is by me. Really? Now you're gonna move mine?
I guess he doesn't like us.
It feels like your vape. Thank you.
Well,
Oh, now
Yes.
it doesn't like your vape.
ask him this question.
How about you ask him yourself?
Well, I never introduced myself.
Then go ahead.
Well, I'm Jordan. I'm Bob's son. I'm just kind of curious. Were you ever mistreated when you were in that White House at all? If yes, close to Alyssa. No, close to Emily.
It's funny when this exactly when you ask that question. All right here, tensed up. Like the main muscles of my body still just tensed up.
Me too. It's like tensing still.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe scared to talk about it.
Did you have a bad back? Yes, closest to Alyssa. No, closest to me.
Yeah, because when
Might
we
have
started
seen
going in that, when we were in that room, my back started hurting really bad. And it's like made me hard to breathe and that.
Does your grandfather have back issues?
Not that we know.
I don't know either.
See, my grandfather never told us, but he was sick for like months.
Emily's cane was moving.
And we never knew it.
Emily's?
Yeah.
Slightly, yeah.
Yeah.
No, when you guys weren't paying attention, it was moving.
That's the only thing. Thank you.
Did that question bother you when I asked it? If so, yes is closest to Alyssa, no is closest to Emily.
It's crazy how they move and then they're just still.
Yeah, especially when we're at the same thing.
It's a yes, Jordan.
Yep, Alyssa's candle is
That's
moving.
a yes.
Okay, thank you. So he
Well,
probably,
I'm sorry.
so he probably doesn't like questions about his life then.
Yeah.
I feel
When, when the medium was here and she got the sense that you wanted her to find something, did she get close to what you wanted her to find? Yes is by Alyssa, no is by me. Oh, that just went crazy.
Thank you. So apparently she got real close to it.
If
Whatever it was.
we were to invite the medium back, would you still try and get her to find the object? Yes is closest to Alyssa, no is closest to me.
It's crazy.
That's interesting. Thank you.
You can ask.
Do you like it when we're in your house, or would you prefer us to stay? Do you like it when we're in your house? Yes is Alyssa, no is me. No. All right, thank you. I will make sure we stay out of your house.
Do you like it when we have bonfires here? Yes is closest to Alyssa, no is closest to Emily.
I got a question.
Okay, hold on. No.
No, he doesn't like it.
Thank you. It's probably because there's more people here.
Well, yeah. Like last time we were over there, I felt like...
We all feel it when we're out there. All right, Jordan, go ahead.
When I was younger, when my dad lived here and we lived here, did you not like it when me and Martin shot out the windows in your house?
Did not like that.
No, because they didn't like you. He didn't like you in the house in general.
Right.
That's true.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you.
I have one.
And I didn't even have to say yes or no.
They just know which one's which now.
Yeah.
Were you the sheet that I saw fall down from being like a person shape? Yes, it's closest to Alyssa, no, it's closest to Emily.
We're gonna talk about that later on when we're done.
No.
It was a small, and people said that great grandma was small.
Thank you.
Thank you. I got one. I'll call somebody out. Colton, you still check on me in my sleep? Yes is by Alyssa, no is by me. Fucking knew it. You run every single time I see you in my dream. Because he does. Because
Thank
he'll
you.
appear, and then
Thank you.
as soon as I see him, I wake up. Thank you.
Who is that now?
It's an ex-boyfriend.
What happened to him?
What
He
happened?
died in a car accident.
Oh, he did?
Mm-hmm. 2 years ago, I think. See? Oh.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So were you with him?
No, now he died. No.
Like, I mean, together.
Yeah, no, I wasn't with him. No. I was with your brother.
Oh, yeah.
Your brother was really nice. He let me go to the funeral and everything. Did you touch me when I was at your funeral? Yes is by... I don't even have to tell him. Yes is by Alyssa, no is by me. Thank you.
Did you get touched?
Yep. Because it was like the AC kicked on and my
I
whole
just got
arm
the
just-
chills.
Thank
I
you.
kinda did too.
I just got the chills.
I did too.
I'm just wondering,
Thank you.
I wish we had a different way to ask these questions.
Yeah, me
but,
too.
I mean, we can only ask yes or no. I don't even want to think about a Ouija board.
Fuck no. Nope.
No.
But,
Sorry, but no,
Nope.
Jordan.
but
Nope.
no, I'm just saying. Because I'd ask them,
That one started
why
moving.
do you follow
Okay,
us?
I was moving a
Oh,
lot.
why he would follow?
Yes, that's what I would ask. But you can't get that.
To that.
Do you check on me to make sure I'm okay? Alyssa's candle moved.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Do you still love Emily? Yes. Is closest to Alyssa, no is closest to Emily.
I think he's gonna answer that one.
No.
Yeah. Well, jeez. Ouch.
But
I asked if he still loved
The
her.
no candle moved. Are you lying to us?
hey, I have a
Yes is by Alyssa, no is by me.
I have a question.
Hold on. Let's see who's lying.
Emily is wanting to know. Are you lying to me?
He's lying.
He's lying. He's lying.
That's so cute.
He's lying.
Who is lying?
Thank you. Is Big Ron here? Thank you.
Mhm. See, babe?
Shut up.
I told you.
Does any of you probably can't answer this, know what the medium was talking about when she said I was going to have a baby? Yes is by Alyssa, no is by me. Both candles if you can't answer that.
Ooh.
Emily, you're
Thank
having a
you.
baby. You're having a baby.
Emily's sitting there like, I want to though.
I don't want to get fat.
No sex for you, Justin.
Thank you.
Are you tenting up my back for a reason? Yes is by Alyssa, no is by Emily.
I feel like
I've been seeing things over there too.
Oh, sorry, I can't see over there.
It was yes.
Thank you.
I've been listening, trying to listen around too.
Same. That's why I looked down too.
Yeah.
Yeah, my back is like really hurting now.
Is that why you had the ibuprofen earlier?
No, that was because crabs.
Hey Emily.
What?
Do you guys
Feel my
camera
back.
just shut off sometimes?
Yeah, sometimes it shuts on and off randomly.
Okay.
Oh,
just
yeah, like
making
the
sure.
muscles.
Like where it goes
It's
to like the
really
circle
bad.
sign.
Yep, that's what it
Yeah.
was like
Do
that.
you have back issues when
Feel
you
my
were
back.
alive?
Where am I feeling?
Just feel it all over. Feel how tense it is.
Yeah, I can't tell. I don't normally feel your back, but oh, right there I can.
Did you have back issues when you were alive? Yes, closest to me. No, closest to Emily.
I think we already asked this question, didn't we?
Did we?
I don't remember what it said though. Yes.
I think it said no from last time.
Oh yeah, we were saying because the guy in the shed. Or the White House, not shed.
Sorry, we keep calling it a shed.
It's just what it looks like to us now.
Mm-hmm. If my husband pulled your shed down, would you be angry? Yes is by Alyssa, no is by me.
I mean, he didn't want
I
us
don't
going
think
in
he's
it.
here anymore.
I don't either.
I think I might have scared him off.
He might have weakened out too, so you can, with a certain.
Well, here.
Oh, no, this one flickered a little bit.
He put
I had to start the recording over again.
because I remember Dad when I was younger he showed me that shotgun. He said, "Yeah, this used to be like Grandpa's or something like that." And he said he borrowed it from Grandpa but never gave it back. But I don't exactly remember.
Because the medium asked if one of those guns was Justin's, and I swear that it was the shotgun. But Justin says no. Was that shotgun yours? Yes is by me, no is by Alyssa.
What's funny is when they were going at the same time when you guys were talking, I like in my head is like, oh, because I'm like getting dizzy, so I wonder if that's because of this. Like if my body's getting weak from doing this, and both of them went off, and I was like, okay.
Maybe we need to close it.
I don't know.
Should we end this session right here?
That's a definite yes.
Mm-hmm.
That is a How we
Well,
end
it was
it?
kind of doing it before, so let me ask it again.
Thank you. Now go. Yeah. Okay, now go ahead.
Should we end this session right now? Okay.
Okay, so do we just
Yeah.
thank everybody for
Thank
coming
you.
out?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you everybody who showed up and answered our questions.
Thank you for playing and answering our questions.
Now we are closing this portal.
Yeah, we're closing this. Or
Close
saying
it.
goodbye.
Goodbye.
You shouldn't bother Justin or Emily.
Please don't bother me.
So bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.